that the standard narrative has holes in it.
The Prophet tells us because Satan or the devil sleeps over our nostrils. Those who oversleep and not pray Fajr on time, Satan urinates in their ears.
I really do think Jesus was crucified and that he really was dead and buried. He thought that he was a son of God in the sense that he was specially chosen by God. I think Jesus really did think he was going to be the Messiah, the future king of Israel. I mean, that is, after all, why they crucified him.
Hello everyone, and peace of Christ all of you. I hope my voice coming good and clear, and let's have some good halal fun. Today our topic is kind of a complicated topic, so if you are not mature, please don't stay with us. You have to be 6 years and older in the age of Aisha. At the age of 6, she became the mother of the believers. So if you are not in that good age, please don't stay here because the topic might be scary for you. We are going to talk about genie. Genie in the ball. Yeah, but this genie we are going to talk about is not in the ball, actually. It's out of the ball. And the Muslims will take it out of the ball, and now we will hear some stories. So let us not to waste our time, and let us hear some stories about the genie.
Assalamualaikum wabarakatuh.
Sir, I have a big question. Actually, there is a problem in the house. Okay, in India, there is a problem going on in the...
It's in India. There is a problem in the house. It's in India. He will solve the problem. Just wait how he can solve it. So what is the big problem in the house in India?
The house, some bad things are happening, like evil things in the house. They are not letting the family stay in the house, some like that. So
the genie, brother, they are not letting the family stay in the house, and they are doing evil things in the house.
what shall we do?
What we should we do? So, there is things we can do and there is things we cannot do. The Sheikh, he will tell you what you can do.
Called the Ghostbusters? There is no such thing.
Okay.
Read Surah Al-Baqarah in the house.
That's it.
It burns them. Read repeatedly the last two verses of Surah Al-Baqarah specifically. آمن الرسول بما أنزل إليه من ربه والمؤمنون.
Okay.
The last two verses of the Surah Al-Baqarah. The Prophet says it prevents the jinn from entering your house for 3 days and nights. Read repeatedly Ayat al-Kursi.
The share
and
chapter.
Blow around the house. And this burns them alive. And continue to do this.
Hold on, you burn them alive, and the genie are made from fire, by the way. Some people, they are not understanding. Genie are not ghosts. Genies are not ghosts. The Christians, they take Muslim words and they try to put it in Christianity. Muslims do not believe that genie is a ghost, and neither a demon. So don't go there. They are not demon. They are not ghost. Genie are creatures. They take bodies, but when they want, they can be invisible. It's a fiction, a creature. Never exists. Nobody saw it. And you will hear some crazy stories about it. So don't be confused about demon and genie or ghost and genie. Genie are different. Genie are creatures who they are not a spirit. They are made from fire. And they can do a lot of things, and we will show you. So now we can burn them by reciting 2 verses from the Quran, And okay, tell us more.
Of Surah Al-Baqarah specifically, آمن الرسول بما أنزل إليه من ربه والمؤمنون. The last 2 verses of the Surah Al-Baqarah, the Prophet says it prevents the jinn from entering your house for 3 days and nights. Read repeatedly Ayat al-Kursi and blow around the house.
You see where the spray is coming from? The spray, like you want to, why you read the chapter of the chair and then you do this your mouth, like what will happen? It burned them. It burned them. See, if you read the chapter of the chair without with your mouth, it doesn't burn. Sorry, I'm just letting you know. There's like a technical issue. You have to follow the manual. So you read the chapter of the chair. Like I sit in the chair, I dance in the chair, I eat in the chair. Then you do blow your mouth, it burns them.
The last 2 verses of the Surah Al-Baqarah, the Prophet says it prevents the jinn from entering your house for 3 days and nights. Read, repeat.
If any Muslim can tell us why 3 days, 3 nights, I mean, why the Quran is weak? They will come back 3 days, 3 nights, like the Quran will expire. You know, what does that mean? 3 days, 3 nights only, not 4 days, not 4 weeks, not, you know, that's okay.
Repeatedly, Ayat al-Kursi, and blow around the house.
Now, if you see a Muslim doing that in his house now, you know what he's doing, all right? So don't be like worried what he is doing. He's burning the genie.
And this burns them alive. And continue to do this repeatedly.
Non-stop.
With full conviction.
Full conviction.
That Allah is their Lord.
Is there a Lord, you know? Allah is their Lord. Don't worry about them.
Allah is stronger than them. And Allah will make them go out.
That's it. Yeah. Okay. But now, the Mr. Go out, Allah will make them go out. He is the same person who will tell us about having sex with the genie.
A brother says, can jinn commit intimacy with a woman when the husband does not say the prior dua? Can a jinn make her pregnant? Can the jinn have intimacy? This is from the unseen. When we have no evidence from the Quran or from the Sunnah that backs it up. There is a quote that Imam Mujahid says, this is possible, but this is not from the Quran or the...
Just to show you that this guy is a donkey, he do not know his religion. He said he's not from the Quran. Isn't it the Quran promised the Muslim version who know human, neither genie F them and make them lose their virginity skin? I mean, this guy is a sheikh. There's no evidence, you know. Yeah, just to grow a beard, it's a great business, you know. Chapter 55, verse number 74, it says, Allah, He promised the Muslim men that in heaven they will have virgins who no human being, neither a genie, did have intercourse with them. Neither a human being or a genie have intercourse with them. But we heard this idiot saying that there's no evidence from the Quran. So is Allah promising false promise? And we can show you tons of stories of genies having sex with Muslims. You know, actually, there's a hadith about Muhammad. He says, "Don't if the genie." You know, don't if the genie. Like if something else. All right. If we go, this is a Muslim website, and this is the title: Marriage between a human and jinn. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Hold on. And they have to squeeze it. So the topic is marriage between human and jinn. And listen, we are talking about marriage. Marriage. You know what marriage means? Do you like to marry me? I love you, honey. You are so cute, genie. Come to here. So, assalamu alaikum, ustad. It must be from Indonesia, because in Indonesia they call them ustad. Is marriage between a human and jinn such a marriage permissible? Look at the question. Is it permissible? Now, I'm not expecting the Sheikh to say to him, get lost, you idiot. What kind of a question is that? No, he will confirm. So basically, we have to acknowledge the existence of jinn in the world. We have to acknowledge. I mean, come on, they exist. It's a fact. Hence, we have also to acknowledge that it made of matter that it cannot change from into several form. Hold on. Sometimes I feel my phone is a genie. He starts acting up. Unbelievable. Now I know what's going on. And then, this is the name of the book, etc. It says, speak about jinn. Ibn Manzur said, is the name of the jinn because it's covered and prevented from a view of our sight. So because we cannot see it, that's why it's called a jinn. Oh, okay. The Prophet, he says, indeed he sees you and his tribe, but you cannot see them. Okay, you know. Sheikh Tahir, blah, 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 he says, let us go to the conclusion now. The jinn bears the same responsibility as a human do. Yeah, they bear the same responsibility. They go to work. They vote for Joe Biden. Some they don't like Trump. Some they like Trump. Some they like falafel. Some like, you know, anything. In fact, no, the genies, according to Muhammad, if you remember when Muhammad, he asked his companion for something to clean his bum, his ass, when he did poo-poo. The guy, he bring him bones. So Muhammad, he said to him, don't use this. Those are the food of the genie. And Allah, he made meat on them, but we cannot see it. There's a meat there. You know, we see bones, but there is meat, which is true, you know. Like, it's amazing that, you know, we don't see the meat on the bones. Like, you know, you see like a dead whatever, any dead animal, or like a bone, you know, or you just throw a bone, you know. And then what Allah, he do, he make the genie, he make the bones covered by meat again, and the genie will eat them, you know, will eat the meat. Okay, let us see. Here we will see a unique hadith, and I will show you something very authentic, so the Muslim cannot say this is not authentic. He went along with us and showed us there, like, we will go back to this story later to see the whole story. But now we will see something about the food. You know, this is what we are quoting this hadith for now. They ask him, Muhammad, about, let us zoom in so you guys can read it better. Most of you are not young like me. Feel sorry for you. I hope your eyes is helping you. If you are not eating carrot, it's time to eat carrot. Ask him, the holy prophet, he's holy, yeah, he's God, about their provision, and he said, every bone on which the name of Allah is recited is your provision. The time it will fall to your hand, it would be covered with the flesh, and the dung of the camel is the fodder for your animals. That is true. However, we have Yasir Qadi. He have some experience with genie eating. Where is Yasir Qadi? I hope I did not lose him. Okay, here we go. This is Yasir Qadi, brother. He want to tell you a true story about what happened when he was eating, and he have a brother, he was doing something weird.
And one of our brothers drops accidentally, you know, it's like everybody eats from a common plate. So one of our brothers just drops a morsel. It just drops from his hand. And he leaves it there, and he goes in for round 2. Instantaneously, I saw from my corner of my eye, the brother just darted like a snake. You could imagine a snake with his left hand, grabbed that morsel, gobbled it down in a very unnatural manner.
Unbelievable.
How so? Why so? What's happening? What did our Prophet say?
What's happened?
Hadith is in Sahih Bukhari.
No way.
When a morsel drops from one of you, pick it up, wipe away any dust, and eat it, and do not leave it for shaitan.
Muhammad, you have a solution. So you drop a piece of food on the floor, and now God knows how much germs and viruses in it. Muhammad, he claimed, and this Abdul, he claimed, that his brother was grabbing it with the left hand and he eat it. Why, brother? Why with the left hand, brother? Because shaitan, brother, He eat with your left hand. When you eat with your left hand, he eat with you. So this Abdul, when he was using his left hand, he doing it on purpose. So Shaitan will eat with him, and when he drop it down in the ground, he do it that so he can bring Shaitan. Hey Shaitan, can we have food, man? Come here. Yeah, eat with me. So look, brother. Immediately, I'm going to play the story for you because this is something unique. All by the way, all of those are facts. You know, he saw it. I mean, he saw it with his own eyes. Please, you know, put the fact into your consideration. Man.
How so?
The guy next time he said Ajib, Ajib, which means like wonder. Amazing, Ajib. Muslims, you know, it's a true story. Ajib.
Why so? What's happening? What did our Prophet ﷺ say? Hadith is in Sahih Bukhari. When a morsel drops from one of you, pick it up, wipe away any dust, and eat it, and do not leave it for Shaitan.
See, brother. See what you do when you drop the food in the floor? The genie he eat with you. And look at his face. I mean, look at this face. I want to know how in the world those stupid people, they gave him a visa to come to this country. Those stupid government of America. Those people are, you give them visa to, those are the people, and they give him a job in university too. Yes, brother. Now listen carefully. The genies are three kinds. Three kinds. Some they fly with the wind. Some they are snakes and scorpion. And some they, you know, act like a human, you know, like they dress and they come and they have sex with your wife and etc. And this is today actually why I'm here. And there is some actually, I mean, Muslims they say three, but there is additional. They say some of them, they are even the black dogs. The black dogs are the genie, Shaitan. Actually, if you remember the Hadith, where Muhammad he said, where is the Hadith? Hold on. When Muhammad he said that three things will defile your prayer, a Muslim prayer. One of them is the black dog, women, and a donkey and the black dog. They asked the Prophet, why the black dog? He said he is a genie, he is a devil. The devil here is the genie, Shaitan. Shaitan and genie is the same. However, Muslims believe that there is some genie they converted to Islam. And those are the best of the genies. And those are coming from Iraq. They are genie from Iraq. They are Assyrian, like Sam Shamoun. I hope Sam Shamoun will not shoot me for saying that. Hey, Sam Shamoun, now we know why you shave your head. We got you. Anyway, so listen carefully. The three things will disturb your prayer. And Muhammad, he focused in not just a dog, a black dog. A black dog. Why? Because genie, they love to use any creature, he is black, human or animal. This is why Muhammad, he said that the most enemy of Allah is someone is a black man. He's not talking really about a black man, he is talking about a black Shaitan who is a black man. This is why Muhammad, he says that the black stone used to be white like milk. But the sin of mankind make it black. So sin make you black. Not committing sin make you white, according to Muhammad. Many people do not understand. You might say, okay, why the Muslims even kissing the black stone if they are against the black color? What you don't understand, that the black stone supposedly is not a black stone. It's a stone who suck your sin. So when you go, it was white and whiter than milk. And then the sin, each time a man he kiss it, or a woman, that black stone will take your sin, will suck it, and the sin will move to the stone, and that make the stone black. The black stone descended from paradise whiter than milk, but the sin of the descendant of Adam made it black. You know, anyone who have a little brain, you need to make a reason for, like in the story. What is the reason? The reason is sin. Reason for what? For the black color. Many people, they read, but they don't really notice how racist this story is. So the stone itself is not black. This stone is going to get rid of its sin, because now it's have a duty to suck the Muslim sin, and one day in the day of judgment is going to have eyes, is going to have a mouth, is going to have a tongue, and we mentioned those hadith, you know, before, and is going to witness for the Muslims. How is going to witness? When the Muslim come and kiss the black stone, is going to suck all the sin of the Muslim, and will store all the memory of his sin inside it. So in the day of judgment, the black stone is going to witness for the Muslims and will have a mouth and a tongue. Let us show you the hadith. It's proven regarding the virtue of the black stone that it's touching it. It is an exception for sin. You know, exhibition for sin. Sorry, I'm reading it wrong. And that on the day of resurrection, it will testify for those who touch it with due respect. It was narrated from At-Tirmidhi, Hadith number 961, who placed as Hasan, which means good Hadith, so the Muslim, they cannot say is Da'if, that Allah, peace be upon him, Allah said, concerning the black stone by Allah, Muhammad talking, will raise it in the day of resurrection with two eyes, and which will like with those eyes will see, and tongue which is going to speak, and would testify for those who touch it with due respect. So when you touch it, you have to touch it in a certain manner, and like you love to kiss it. And this is why the black stone is going to take your sin and it will defend you in the day of judgment. You say, God, this is a good guy. He kissed me. When he kissed me, he licked me. When he licked me, he made me hot. When he made me hot, you know, I took his sin, and you should forgive him. You know, yeah. So obviously, Islam is full of fictions and stupidity, but the black color have to do always with sin, and the black stone become a stone which sucks sin, but it's originally a white stone. It's not a black stone, and the sin of mankind made it black, as we showed you. Let us go with you the hadith, the link, so you can save it in your reference in case you are a person who like to educate yourself and you don't want to be a potato. All right. Now we go back to our stories. More stories to come. We are not done. Going back to having sex with the genie, and the Sheikh here is saying that some scholars, they say it's possible, but there's no reference in the Quran. We got him busted with that, because the Quran say clearly, we will give you women who have no man had touched them, or F them, or genie. So if the genie will not F women, so why Allah will say, no genie F them? So actually the Quran confirmed that Muslim women, they do have sex with genies.
And he's not from the companions to give that verdict of his or opinion of his any verification or any strength. Can a jinn make her pregnant? The answer is definitely not. This is totally not possible. They are.
Let us get him busted again. Guys, just to show you that those Muslims who claim, I did not watch this video before. I just searched, but before I go live, I did not watch it. I was expecting him to say yes, and I'm surprised he was saying no. He said no. In fact, Muhammad, he claimed that the homosexual are the children of a female Muslim who had sex with male genie, shaitan. Let us see if we can find the hadith in English. Let me see. You know, those they claim to be sheikhs, but you know, the truth is they have no idea what they are talking about. Let us see this website here. The question here is about can jinn have sex with my wife? When a man has intercourse with his wife and does not name Allah, the jinn coils around his aorta and has intercourse along with him. And this is a hadith, and this is authentic. This read it in the Sheikh asked him, he said there's no Sunni, there's no hadith, there's no Quran say so, but as you see, this is all over in the hadith and in the Quran. And this is in the book of At-Tirmidhi. He said, and this is in the Tabari, all those references, look, all those references, and this stupid idiot, he claimed that there is no proof of such a thing. So shaitan, genie, he, in one hand they say he can be a dog, black dog. In one hand they say he can be invisible. In one hand they say he can go through walls. In the other hand, suddenly, he is a physical thing, but we cannot see. And now he is like a condom around your penis. So when you have sex with the female, or the male if you are a Muslim, then shaitan, he will round himself around your penis and he will be having intercourse with your wife. All of this will happen. Why? Because you did not say the name of Allah. And this is actually a verse from the Quran where the Quran speak that shaitan, he will share with them their children. Shaitan will share with them their offspring. How Muhammad explained that? How he will share the offspring? You know, of Tafseer of the Quran, that he will coil himself around the penis and he will be really the one is doing the women. So when the child is born, he is not really the son of his father. He is a son of intercourse between shaitan and the human. And here we see more reference, as you see. Let us see what it's speaking about the homosexual. I will see if I can find it here. Actually, we saw the hadith just a few days ago. Let us try again in a different place. Do you see how much fiction this stupid religion is full of? They claim that they are religion. I mean, who in the world want to believe in such a garbage? So now you do not know even if your wife is your wife, if you are a Muslim. Because it's possible, you know, how many Muslims they have sex with their wives without saying the name of Allah. And now if I don't say the prayer, the shaitan, he will do, you know, he will do something. And your son will be homosexual. Let us see. Look what I found. Okay, I found a Muslim website. I'm searching for the Hadith. All right, I'm searching for the hadith. And now the Muslim will prove to us that those are the children of the genie. Okay, how, brother? What happened? I will translate for you into English. All right? Look, I mean, obviously they are, brother, look at them. Those are Muslims who they are homosexual, brother, and they are the children of the genie. Okay? All right. Here is the hadith. Let us translate. Translation, translate to English. By the way, this is proven to be true scientifically, and there's a lot of evidence about it, and the Prophet of Allah and Islam knows best. Al-Hafiz Ibn Jarir narrated from the authority of Ibn Abbas that a man abused his wife while she was menstruating. The jinn produced him to her. The translation here is not really coming accurate. In Arabic it says he did not abuse, he did F his wife when she was having her menstruation. So the shaitan, he took advantage of that, and he did it, you know, he did sex with his wife with him, you know, because now it should not do that. So shaitan, he did with him during the menstruation, and then because the act he did during the menstruation, the babies, they were born as homosexual. Where is the, hold on, where is the translation? Of genie. Let us use Google translation, because we would use the same Google translation, but like for one sentence. For some reason it's not coming. Google translate. So I will copy here. I will copy a little part, not all of it. Just the statement. And we paste here. And we get a translation. See? Here it says mukhannathun. Mukhannath simply is a feminine homosexual. So Ibn Abbas said a man, he abused his wife while she was menstruating. The jinn did F his wife, not produced. He F his wife with him, so she become pregnant from him. From who? From the shaitan. And she gave birth to a mukhannath, which means a homosexual, born to her. A female children are the offspring of the jinn, and God forbid. Okay, so the Muhammadan, they have a phobia of everything. You know, I feel sorry for anyone who is a Muslim, because now you don't even if your son is your son. And not only this, actually, there's many things proving that Muslim, he cannot even know if his son is his son. Even forget about the genie. Even if a Muhammadan, he find out that his wife, she is sleeping with the neighbor. Even if the court, they find out that he was sleeping with a neighbor. Even if he find out that he cannot have kids, and he have 10 kids from this woman, but he cannot make kids. Still, he is the father. Why? Because Muhammad, he come with a very weird, stupid religion. As an example here, not limited, just to show you how stupid Muhammad is. So if you marry a Muslim woman, I feel sorry for you. Because simply, Muhammad, he messed it up. Let's see. If you go if you are away, if you are working, let us say, in different country for 5 years, you did not see your wife for all those 5 years, and then you came back, you find your wife, she have 5 kids. You cannot even ask her, how come? For Muhammad, he made a rule. It says, the child is for the bed and stoning for the adulterer. What does that mean? Whoever owned the bed the child belonged to him. So the husband is the one who owned the bed. The husband is the one who owned the bed. So if a wife of Muhammadan, she have sex with his neighbor, and he knew about it, and he found out about it, and he knew, he went, even he did the DNA test, he found that those are not his kids. According to Islam, still they are his kids. So look what happened now. Your neighbor, excuse my language, he screwed you, screwed your wife, and now he will screw you and take your money because his kids is the one to inherit you. Are you with me? Are you with me, guys? So your neighbor, any neighbor, if your wife, she is a whore, he sleep with your wife, he make her have some babies, and then he can even tell you those are my kids. You cannot forbid them from inheriting you, for they are your children legally. Muhammad, he made it clear, whoever owned the bed, he owned the child. You see, even it says that the woman, she is a adulterer. Still, the bed is what make decision. Who owned the bed? Muhammad, he says, MohammedHijab, he say, me. Okay, Muhammad, you are the father. But this is not my son. This is Alidawah's son. It doesn't matter. Now, going back to the genie, the Muslim stories is beyond stupidity. Muhammad, as an example, he says, Ali reported that Allah Messenger saying, the covering between the eyes of the jinn and the private part of the children of Adam, when one of them enter the privy, you enter the bathroom, right? So what can cover the eye of a genie, and what can cover your private part? What does that mean? Cover the eye of the genie and cover the private part of the human being by saying what? Allah. So you say Allah, you enter the bathroom, your penis cannot be seen. By whom? You say Allah, you enter the bathroom, your anus cannot be seen. By whom? And here it says, it covered the eyes. Eyes of who? The eyes of the jinn. What does that mean? We will find the solution for this. Are you ready? And look at the Muslims are in the chat asking me, is Jesus is God? They don't want to talk about this hilarious Muhammad. You know, they are trying to change the topic. Ashamed of the stupidity of Muhammad. Is Jesus is God? Brother, is Jesus is God? Is he God? Well, is your God is God? Look at your God, you idiot. I mean, this is God will tell you those stories. Genie sleeping with your wife. The genie, he slept even with the wife of Sulaiman. Just wait. You see the stupid shaitan, he said he never heard of this. Isn't it the genie, shaitan, he slept with the wives of Sulaiman. He effed them all, not only one, not only two. To the point the wives of Sulaiman, the way they noticed that this cannot be Sulaiman because he effed so good. He never stopped, he never take a break. He don't give it to the bathroom. By the way, Muslims, they say shaitan, they say Allah don't go to the bathroom. Do shaitan go to the bathroom to pee? No, he don't. Prove it. So look here. The hadith we mentioned to you, that when you say the name of Allah, it covers the eyes of the jinn, which means shaitan, and it cover your private part. That only can be explained in this following video. We will show you. Give me a minute. I'm looking for it. What a stupid religion. What do you expect from shaitan? So what shaitan he do to Muslims usually?
You give the adhan. The shaitan, he not only runs, but the hadith says lahu durat. You know what durat is?
No.
Durat is.
Oh, okay.
He runs, and as he's running, yeah, his fart comes out. Lahu.
Subhanallah, subhanallah. Subhanallah. So now we find that Muslims, they fart when they are praying. Shaitan, he fart when he hear the prayer. There's a connection between Allah, prayer, farting. Everybody is farting. Muslim farting, Shaitan farting. Okay, now Shaitan, he fart because he just heard the prayer. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Non-stop. They are here. By the way, this is true. Now, so Shaitan, he fart. And why? Because a Muslim, he is called for the adhan. That will get us close to the topic and to understand the situation. Listen carefully. So now, okay, Sheikh, can you, I mean, I like it when you fart with your hands, man. I mean, Muslim, they can fart in any way. Not necessarily from their anus, even from the hand.
But the hadith says, lahu durat. You know what durat is? Durat is... He runs, and as he's running, yeah, his fart comes out. Lahu durat. I'm not making this the hadith.
You see? He's not making it up. Don't laugh. This is hadith. The Prophet says so. The Prophet who want to tell you the truth about Jesus and the truth about Moses and the truth about Abraham, he know all the truth. And this is one of the truth. Nice. Let us go to the part number 2.
Each time Muslims pray Shaitan. So how come Shaitan?
Serious gas. Serious gas. He wants a shaitan, you're gonna make him leak some serious gas.
Yeah.
Serious gas.
You know, the only one who can make Shaitan have a serious leak in his anus is Muslims. They will make him have serious leak of gas.
He won't be coming near you for some time. Now don't feel bad about, you're a human being end of the day. Serious brothers, sisters. You're a human being end of the day. If he knocked you down once, you knock him down 3 times. And listen to the ahadith, like what the deen is about. The deen is about getting the shaitan away from you. So you're going to the toilet, Bismillahi Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-khubuthi wal khaba'ith. So Allah protect me from these devils. You go in there with your left foot. The left foot you went in, you get a reward for that. The dua...
Listen carefully. When you enter the bathroom, you have to enter with your left foot, which means there's a danger is going to happen to you if you enter with the right foot. Let me play this again, just to show you the madness of Muhammad and his followers.
You go in there with your left foot. The left foot you went in, you get a reward for that.
Right
the
away.
dua you said, shaitan will not see you. You're in the toilet, shaitan can't see you anymore. That's in a hadith, right? If you don't...
It's in the hadith, remember. So if you enter with the left foot and you say the prayer, you will become invisible for shaitan. Isn't it amazing? Isn't it really amazing? I will make a very serious comment about this after we listen to all of this again.
So anyway, this is what Muhammad meant when he said that saying the prayer is a cover for the eyes of genie and the protection for the penis and the vagina of Muslims. I will call you. Why you don't answer? Abdul, my Skype is not open, but I will open my Skype for you, just only. All right. This Abdul is so excited. He want to call me. What we can do? Customers come first. What's your name in Skype? Call me, call me. You said you are calling me. Yes, Jesus is God in the Old Testament, and I will show it to you from your Quran. Call me, Potato. What about we ask you now, where we can find in the book of the Jews that the Jews, they worship a man, he is the son of Allah. Is that your stupid Quran? I can prove it very easy. Very easy. Why you don't call me? Do you there? Will take me not even a minute. Just call me. I will give you first my reference, and then you read for me this. I gave you the question before you call me, so you can get ready. Let us see. No Muslim yet. They fabricated stories, as you see. The Jews, they worship a guy, his name is Ezra, and he is the son of Allah. While the Jews never believe in Allah anyway. You will not find the word Allah in their book, period. And you will not find one person, his name is Ezra, ever was worshipped by the Jews. Not a single time. Never. Muhammad, he do not know the name of Abraham's father, so he called him Azar. Azar suddenly became the father of Abraham, but Azar is a word mean foolish. He was carrying from the Aramaic people a story that, and this we can find actually in the Talmud, that his father, he told Abraham, guard those idols until I come back. And then when the father came back, he found that all the idols are broken except one, the big one. This is the exact same story you find in the fairy tale stories of the book of the Jews. Muhammad, he put it exactly in the Quran. Abdul, where are you? I thought you thought you wanna call me. I opened my sky for you, potato. So what his intention is to try to make us not to talk about the big thing about the genie. What is the big thing? That Muhammad was ruled by the Jinn. You see, the Muslim, they start making videos about everything except the story of 10 black men riding Muhammad like a donkey all night. And Muhammad, he claimed that those are genie. Read with me the story. This is Sahih, authentic Hadith. So the Jinn, not only they ride Muslim women and they F them, as we showed you, and those are the children, are the mukhannathun, which mean the homosexual according to the intelligence of the Muslims. Muhammad himself was effed by the genies. How we can prove it? Read with me. Muhammad was with his companion, and his companion Ibn Mas'ud question, he said, do you know where is the messenger of Allah? And in which night this story happened? In the night of the Jinn. The night of the Jinn. There's a night in the history of Islam, it's called the night of the Jinn. There's a chapter in the Quran named because of this night, the chapter of the genie. So Muhammad disappeared. And Muhammad, when he disappeared, all night, nobody knows where he's gone. And then when he came back, according to the story here, and we will show you the other story, that he met a bunch of genie. They are coming from Iraq, from the Assyria. Specifically from the same town of Abraham. And he recite Quran for them, and they converted to Islam. But the story have other side, which is not mentioned here. Let us see. This is Musnad Abdullah ibn Mas'ud. I was trying to find it in English, but it's okay. And this is Hadith number 3656, as you see. 3656. I will use Google translation, and actually I will post the link for you too, but I need to shorten it first. I don't know if it's going to go through without shortening it, but no, I think no. Okay. All right. open it in Google browser, and so you can switch. Actually, if you are using your phone, it's going to open automatically in Google browser if you have a Google phone or Android. So Muhammad was going with his friends, and then something happened. He saw a bunch of black guys. It says here, while he is walking, he saw a group of men, كأنهم الزط, الزط, which mean like they are the African, the very black African, and they have no clothing on them. But I did not see their private parts. But they have no clothing. But why he did not see their private part? Because they are so black. Remember, it's night, right? It's night time, and they are black, totally very dark. They are naked, they are wearing nothing, and they are so tall, and they are thin. فَجَعَلُوا يَرْكَبُونَ رَسُولَ اللَّهِ صَلَّى اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِ وَسَلَّمَ. So they start riding Muhammad, and then they keep doing that until he cannot walk no more. And Abdullah ibn Mas'ud, he claimed that he was witnessing there. He said, قال Abdullah, فَأُرْعِبْتُ مِنْهُمْ. I was really terrified. He was watching, and the Prophet, at the end of the night, he was not even able to walk. He was in pain. Here it says, وَجَاءَ ثُمَّ أَنَّ رَسُولَ اللَّهِ صَلَّى اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِ وَسَلَّمَ جَاءَ ثَقِيلًا وَجِعًا. So he came back, and he was very heavy in his movement, and he is in pain. And he was like that because of how long they did rode him. They rode the man. Let us use Google Translation. Shall we? The translation is not coming right. A zut is a black, so it doesn't show here. But anyway, you will see that they have no clothes on. He could not see their private parts. They are naked, but because they are black and it's night, he could not see their penises. They ride the Messenger of Allah. They ride him. And then they continue riding him all night, to the point when he came back, and Ibn Mas'ud, he was terrified of them. When he came back, look, it says, so then the Messenger of Allah, Allah pray on him, he came with heavy pain, heavy and in pain, like he cannot walk, or it was almost pain from what they rode. They were riding Muhammad all night. So look now what we discover about the jinnies creatures. They eat shit. They eat bones, Allah covered by meat. They have sex with Muslim women. They make you eat with the left hand. They play with your anus if you don't say the name of Allah, and they go inside your anus. They sleep in your nose. They jump in your mouth, and they pee in your ears. And they round themselves around your penis. A Muslim woman, she found a fire in her pubic area. The husband, actually, he found the fire in her pubic area. The Sheikh, he told him this is because she is having sex with a genie. All of this in one so-called religion of the truth. Religion of the truth. This is religion of the truth. Do we have any Muslim want to say anything? My Skype is open. If there is any Muslim, he have the courage and the knowledge to call us. If you remember the Sheikh, he said, if you say the chapter of the chair and you make huff, huff, you burn them. So how come Muhammad could not burn them? They are a bunch of tall men, heavy duty, black men, African. Muhammad, he claimed that they are genie. What is the proof that they are genie? What is confirmed that he is being rode like a donkey or like a whatever. I don't know what they are doing to him. How they rode him, by the way? How you can ride a man? You Muslim, can you tell me? How a man, he can ride a man, and why they rode him all night, and why Muhammad was so much in pain. Exactly what happened? And why Muhammad don't just sit in the ground and don't he rode? What they would do to him? They were beating him, they were raping him. What happened? Sit in the ground, don't do anything. Why you don't recite the Quran and they will run away, or they will stop? Any Muhammadan? In the same time, we find that Shaitan, he is the God of Muhammad. How we can prove it? Very easy. Muhammad, he said, that there is a Shaitan, he command him not but to do good, and he became a Muslim. Shaitan commanding Muhammad. Who is commanding Muhammad? Shaitan. Read it. And the funny is, what make Islam more hilarious, if you go and read the chapter name, look, it says here, he command me not but for good. Who? The Shaitan, the devil. Read the chapter of mischief of Shaitan, and how he sent his troops to tempt people. And with every person there is a qareen, which means like a copy, like like a bodyguard, like he is accompany you all the time. He don't leave you, but just to make you do bad, So the Shaitan, who is the companion of Muhammad, his mischievement was he command Muhammad to do good. How many times we prove that Shaitan is a Muslim? It's in front of you. He is a Muslim and he command Muhammad to do good. So what is the good command of Shaitan? Who is a Muslim can tell me? What is the good command of Shaitan? Is that why Muhammad have sex with the children? Because Muhammad, he believed this is a good command? Is that why Muhammad, he went to his own son, wife, and he have sex with her? And he flirt with her and he slept with her when the husband was away? Is that why Muhammad says, go attack the Romans so we can get the blondie girls? Is that the good command of Shaitan? Is that why Muhammad, he have unlimited number of wives, but Muslim, they can have only 4? If you ask a Muhammadan what Allah mean, they do not know. What Jibreel mean, they don't know. Abraham, they don't know. What Isa mean, they don't know. Okay. What Mikael mean, they don't know. Okay. What Israel mean, they don't know. So what do you know? For this is a religion of a very trashy, low-class man. Even the Muslim, they call him illiterate. Let us see Mufti Mink. Mufti Mink, he have some advices for you people. I hope you will take it seriously.
Sometimes the jinn can actually affect a person or a family as a result of it coming into the home through a pet that was a carrier. Now, that's a little bit complicated, but to simplify it, all you need to do is just watch at the beginning of the time when you brought the pet into the home.
Yeah.
Within the first week or 2.
Okay.
What's happening in your house?
What's happening?
Is there something that's just happened where people are getting sick or ill? I spoke about the allergies.
If somebody gets sick, there is a genie at home. So why you Muslim go to the hospital? Read Quran. Isn't it you kick the genie by reading Quran. You read 2 verses from the chapter of Al-Baqarah, and you do you're reading the chapter of the chair, and then you burn the shaitan. Why you go to doctor, take vaccine, take, just So brother, if somebody, when you bring a pet, like bring a dog or cat, genie, they can be inside them. They like animals. And now every stupid Abdul, he see a cat, oh, there's a genie maybe inside the cat, especially if it's a black cat. Black dog, he must be a genie. Yeah, brother, we need to watch and observe when you bring a pet to your house.
There's something that's just happened where people are getting sick or ill. I spoke about the allergies. Sometimes it brings about a lot of discord, hatred, mistrust.
The wife fighting with the husband. Where you been until now? I was with my friends. I told you don't leave me alone. I told you 1,000 times I like to spend some time with my friends. Why they are fighting? Because there is a genie and he is inside the cat. Meow. The genie in the house. He will start. Look at the face. Look at the face of Mufti Menk. Look, sad. Sad. He feel for you. You're fighting with your wife now? Or this happened because you brought a pet to your home? And there's inside the bed, there's a genie in the bar? And he make you hate each other? Did you ask yourself sometime why cat, they have certain way to look at you? Look at this as an example. Did you really ask yourself why? Why in the world she is doing that? Do you think this was like for nothing? Don't you use your brain? Don't you suspect something fishy? Is that a normal look? Let us be honest here. You are smarter. You look at the cat and there is no way that this is a normal cat. Oh, hold on. You bring a cat, the cat, she have a genie. Okay. I just remember something, brother. Cat, genie, cat make the wife and the husband fight. I don't know where I saw this movie before. The cat in the, look at this, look, even this cat, she have a CIA, and look at this one, oh boy, that's suspicious. If you see this, this is 1,000,000,000%, she have a genie. I mean, you must be stupid if you don't notice that. There is no way any of you can explain to me why the cat is wearing those glasses unless she is suspicious. And I know the Christian, they say to you, this is the honor he put it for. No, this is not the honor. I know the cat personally. I know the cat. Her name is Mimi Hijab. What's wrong with people? Isn't it obvious that, I mean, that's amazing, so beautiful. There's not a single problem in the world. We cannot fix it by the knowledge of Prophet Muhammad. They look like they are on drugs, literally.
I spoke about the allergies. Sometimes it brings about a lot of discord, hatred, mistrust, discord in a way that was never known before this animal came into the home. In that particular case, you may want to consider getting rid of the cat, getting rid of the pet.
Brothers and sisters, Mufti Menk is blaming the cat instead of blaming Allah. The Quran says that Allah, he sent 2 angels. One, his name is Harut, and the other one, his name is Marut. And by the way, this is coming from the legions of the Armenian, Harut and Marut. Muhammad, he take any story, he put in his book. So Allah, he sent in the Babylon Like, why in the Bible alone? He Muhammad, and why? Somebody can tell me why Allah he sent the angels in the tower by the river of Babylon. So now Allah he sent two angels in the Babylon tower, and the angels, their name is Harut and Marut. You see, we Muslims, they have names. They don't say that two angels came down. They have their names, they have their ID, they have their height, they have even their ages, everything. Islam, Islam, it's a genius. So Harut and Marut. But then when you open the school of Harry Potter, they make everyone sign a disclaimer before he joined the school. Look what it says. But neither of those taught anyone such a thing, which means black magic, without saying, disclaimer, disclaimer, we are only a trial, don't bless them. To see disclaimer, you sign disclaimer before you join the school. Very organized school, brother, Harry Potter. So now you enter the classroom. And Harut and Marut, they will start teaching you what exactly? What the black magic will teach me. Read carefully with me. They learned from them the means sow discord between the man and the wife. What the heck? And Mufti Mink is blaming the cat. What's wrong with the Abdul? Why we don't share the truth, brother? It is Harut and Marut. Harut, Marut, open a school in Beirut. Harut and Marut, brother, they teach the wife and the husband to fight. How many of us is aware of the danger of Allah's school? It turned to be the magic is coming from Allah, and Allah is the devil himself, and he is the one who opened a school to make people teach magic. And what the purpose? To do evil.
Read those verses, you will find anyone who ties knots and blows in them is considered a magician. And the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, says, Man sahara faqad ashraka. Allahu Akbar. Whoever casts a spell has engaged in association of partners with Allah.
That included two angels, because they are the one who taught the magic. You know, in order to teach magic, you have to cast a spell to show people how it works. I mean, do you see the stupidity? Allah, he sent two angels. Their name is Harut and Marut. And the one who do magic, he is now like not a Muslim. So Allah is sending angels to teach people to leave Islam? Can you believe it? He is sending angels, not shaitan. I mean, find me anything in this stupid cult is not a stupid. It's not a total contradiction to each other. You see, if they are saying that the one who opened the school is shaitan, I will say, okay, shaitan. But as you see, Allah, he sent two angels, Harut and Marut. Tell us more, brother.
Allah. You remove yourself from the fold for what? Don't do that, and don't go to someone to do that. It has never brought about goodness. If there was any goodness
no way
in all of that, the person doing it would have had the life of the King of Kings. They themselves are poor. They have nothing. They don't even know what's coming or going in their own lives. They have health matters and problems just like you and I. But they are fooling us. And at times, yes, they do get involved in the dark side of things. We are believers. We are always with the nur of Allah.
The nur of Allah. They fool those naive people, you know, speeches. Suddenly they are against magic. But as you see, the magic is coming from Allah. Who taught the angels magic? Now, we as a Christian, we don't believe in such a stupid thing. What magic? You know, in the Bible, it speaks about the people of the Pharaoh, that they saw that the magic of Moses overcome their magic, because they could not understand that this is a real miracle. This is not a magic. We don't have magic. The Bible actually fought heavy punishment for anyone who try to practice such a thing, because it is just to fool people. It's not true. Nobody can really do magic. But the Muslims believe in it heavily. And in one hand they say it's evil, in the other hand it says that Allah is the one who sent it down. And He is the one who sent two angels. They landed in the Babylon Tower in Iraq, which is nothing but a legend about two angels come down in the Babylon Tower. For this was the stairs to go to God. And by the way, this Muhammad, he think that the Babylon Tower exists in Egypt. If you remember, according to Muhammad, the Pharaoh, he asked his minister Haman, but Haman is in Iraq. In different time, not the same time, have nothing to do with the Pharaoh. So the Pharaoh, he ordered Haman to build as you see in those chapters, chapter 28 and chapter 40, to build a very high tower so he can go and meet the God of Moses. But Muhammad don't even know what the Babylon is. He do not know that Haman was exist in different country. He think that the one who built the Babylon Tower is a pharaoh. He think the Babylon Tower is built in Egypt. Do you see it? And then we find that Allah Himself is sending His angels landing in the Babylon Tower. It's in the front of your eyes. Do we have any Muhammadan have any comment? Why today we are not lucky? Where is the Muhammadan? I want to convert to Islam.